All right, we got the Las Vegas Raiders at home against the Denver Broncos, who just murdered the Falcons. Uh, it was in Denver, just for a note, but the Falcons looked awful on offense, and their defense is so injured that they pretty much don't have anything. So, I mean, Bo Nix always looks good at home. So we'll see how he plays on the road in Las Vegas, but the Raiders haven't been playing great. As you know, if you watch football, offense points per game the last four, 19 and a half for the Raiders, but they're giving up 30 and a half on defense. That defense is really, really bad. They played so good last year and for Antonio Pierce, and I don't know what has happened this year. Um, Offense for the Broncos, 22 and a half, and the defense giving up 19.3, so they always have pretty close games. um, Passing yards per game in the last four, 204 on offense for the Raiders, giving up 228 in the air, 243 in the air for the Broncos. They do so many screens. It's like Sean Payton's back with Drew Brees and the Saints for the Broncos, and uh, their defense is giving up 226 in the air. Passing yards per attempt, 6.1 for the Raiders, which is way below average in the league. The league currently is at 7.4 passing yards per attempt average. The defense is giving up 7, and the Broncos 7.8 on offense, 8.3 on defense, giving up a lot of big plays on that defensive side for the passing. So if they can get that together, they should be able to deal with the Raiders, and the Raiders really can't throw it down field anyways because they don't have any receivers that are any good really right now. Rushing yards per attempt is only 3.1 for the Raiders, one of the worst in the league, and they're one of the best on the defensive line though, only 3.6. But the Broncos are even better on defense line. You don't want to run against them, 3.2, but they're only running 3.7. So both teams are pretty awful when it comes to running, and their defenses are really good against the run. Points per play is currently 2.3 for the Raiders on offense, which is one of the worst in the league. 4.9 on defense, one of the worst in the league. The Broncos offense is not too great for points per play either, but 2.4 gets them barely at average. And then we have the defense at 2.8, which is one of the best in the league, sorry. And then let's look at total expected points. They get 11.1 for the Raiders, 3.7 for the Broncos. That would give us a 14.8 spread. Let's just round down and say it's 14 and a half. Current spread is negative 5.5, and that would be a bet if you're playing it that way. Um, I think with me, I'd probably just buy 3 points with the Broncos and put them in a teaser with some other team I can find, or a parlay maybe, and buy 3 points. We'll see. Um, but that is a good bet to buy the total expected points if you want to go that route. Scroll over here to the game cards. We got 70.6% for the Broncos to win, -6 spread with all our simulations and all green cards here, which is pretty expected with these two teams. Um, but if you're going by the simulations, that is a no bet. But you could buy points for your parlays or your teasers and bring that Broncos now number. I don't know what route you go by, but that's likely what I'm going to do because I'm pretty sure they're going to win this game. Let's hope. But I've had a rough time betting on away favorites lately and winning. So just a note about that. The home team has been playing pretty good, but that is to be expected. That's all I got for this game. If you're betting, good luck. My name's Jordy. You've been watching Betman Sports Betting, and I'll see you in the next video.